Live.
Okay, welcome to ADHD Yoga. So let's start coming to the front of your mat. Just feeling where you're at in your body. Noticing any sensations in your body. Maybe you're feeling quite tense. Maybe you're feeling like you're up in your head. And just take a couple of deep breaths here. Really coming down out of your head into your body. Really being in the present moment. And bringing your hands into prayer position by your chest. Inhaling your hands up. Arching back slightly. Exhaling your hands down, folding forwards. Keeping your legs as straight as you can. Rocking forward slightly onto the balls of your feet. Letting gravity drag the top half of your body down. And just breathe here for a few breaths. Notice where you might be feeling tight. Notice any sensations in your body. Where you're feeling uncomfortable. Let your arms be loose and floppy. On each inhalation, rise slightly. On the exhalation, see if you can't fall forward just a fraction more. On your next inhalation, start to slowly come up. Raising your hands up above your head, arching back slightly, and coming back to starting position with your hands in prayer position at your chest. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, fold forwards. Bring your hands either side of your feet. Step your right foot back. Stay in this position for a couple of breaths. Pushing down with your front foot. Feeling the stretch in your groin. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, drop your right knee to the floor. Stay here. Look up. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, step your other foot back so you're in a high press up or plank position. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, drop your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhale, straighten out, push your groin into the mat, arching your back up gently, just very gently. No need to do any really strong exertions. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, push up into a downward dog. Shuffle your feet towards the front of your mat. Work your heels into the mat if you can. Pushing down with your palms. Arms straight, legs as straight as possible. Head loose. Long, deep breaths. On your next inhalation, look up. Step your right foot in between your hands. Stay here for another breath. On your next exhalation, drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. On the exhalation, bring your left foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhale, slowly come up. Hands above your head, arch back to starting position. That's one sun salutation. So let's do a few more of those. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, fold forwards. Hands either side of your feet, step your right foot back. Drop your right knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Step your other foot back. Drop your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhale, look up, arching your back. On the exhalation, pushing yourself up into a downward dog. Working your heels into the floor, pushing down with your palms. Take a deep breath in. Step your right foot in between your hands. Drop your left knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. On the exhalation, step your left foot forwards, fall forwards. Inhale up, arching back to starting position. Inhale up, exhale, fall forwards. Stepping your right foot back, dropping your right knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. On the exhalation, step your other foot back, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhale up into cobra. Exhale into a downward dog. Stepping your right foot in between your hands, dropping your left knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step your left foot forwards, fall forwards. Inhale up, hands above your head, arching back to starting position. Noticing how you feel. Maybe you're warming up a bit. Notice how your breath is. Next inhalation, raising your hands up above your head, arching back. Exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your right leg back, dropping your right knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step your other foot back into a plank position, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhale up into a cobra pose, pushing your groin into the mat. Exhale up into a downward dog. Looking forward, stepping your right foot into the space between your hands, dropping your left knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forward, fold forward. Inhale up, raising your hands above your head, back to starting position. Just a few more of these. Inhale up, exhale, fold forwards. Pushing your hands either side of your feet, stepping your right foot back, dropping your right knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high plank. Exhale, dropping your knees, your chest and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose, pushing your groin into the mat. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, come up into a downward dog. Working your heels into the mat. Pushing forward with your palms. Next inhale. Step your right foot into the space between your hands. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up, arch back to starting position. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards. And switch sides, step your left foot back. Drop your left knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high plank. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhale up into a cobra pose. Exhale into a downward dog. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, step your left foot into the space between your hands. Drop your right knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step your right foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up, arch back to starting position. Two more. Inhale up, exhale, fold forwards. Stepping your left foot back, drop your left knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high plank. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Exhaling into a downward dog. Inhale, stepping your right foot into the space between your hands, dropping your left knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards, fall forwards. Inhale up, arch back, back to starting. Last one. Inhale up, exhale, fall forwards. Step your left foot back, drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Step your right foot back into a high plank. Exhaling, drop your knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Inhale up into a cobra pose. Exhale into a downward dog. Deep breath in, step your right foot into the space between your hands, drop your left knee to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards, fall forwards. Inhale up, arch back, back to starting position. Stay here for a few breaths, shake your body out. Notice how your body's feeling. Notice how your mind's feeling. And then come to sitting at one end of your mat. Your legs stretched out in front of you. Sitting up, flexing your feet. Take a few breaths here. Catch your breath after that sun salutation workout. When you're ready, feet flexed, pushing the backs of your knees into your mat, back as straight as possible. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, fold forwards into a forward bend. Now, doesn't matter if you can't fold very far forward, just go as far as you can. So your hands can be on your thighs, just below your knees, by your ankles, or if you are really flexible, grabbing hold of your feet. I'm going to sit them with my hands here, just below my knees. Arms should be relaxed, pushing the backs of your knees into the mat. No tension in the arms. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, just go a tiny bit forward. As far as you can go. Notice where you're feeling any discomfort. Notice what your mind's saying. If your mind's saying you don't want to be here, don't listen to your mind. Just breathe. Just go as far as you can. Stay there. Long, deep, even breathing. If you can go a little bit more further, that's great. Really keep pushing the backs of your knees into the mat, keeping your feet flexed. As little tension in your arms as possible. On your next inhalation, slowly bring your hands up either side of your ears. Drop them down so that your hands are behind you, your fingers pointing away from you. Push yourself up into an inclined plank. So you're straightening your arms, trying to work your feet so they're flat on the mat, and letting your head drop back. Stay there for 2 or 3 breaths. And slowly come down. Coming over onto all fours. So we're going to do some cat-cow. So on the inhalation, arch your back up. On the exhalation, look up and arch downwards. This is the cat pose, and this is the cow pose. Cat, inhale, exhale, cow. Inhale, exhale. Cat, cow. Inhale, exhale. 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 Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stay straight for a couple of breaths. When you're ready, raise your left hand out in front of you, stretch your right leg out behind you. Stay here for about 7 breaths. This is great for building your core strength. And relax. Switch sides. Right arm out in front of you, left leg out behind you. Long, even breaths. And come and sit back on your haunches. Just notice how your body's feeling. Take a couple of deep breaths. On your next exhalation, just fold forward, gently over. Bring your hands down either side of you into baby pose or child's pose. Don't worry if your head doesn't reach the mat. Bring your fists so that your forehead balances on your fists, and stretch out your spine. Long, even breaths. Your next inhale, slowly come up. Come onto all fours again, taking your left knee, left leg, bending it in front of you and stretching your right leg out behind you. We're going to ease ourselves down into a pose called sleeping pigeon. So your left leg is bent underneath you. Your body is compressing your left leg that is bent underneath you. Your right leg is stretched out behind you. Your hands are either right out in front of you or next to you supporting. And you want to slowly bring your forehead to the mat. You should feel the stretch in your glutes and your hamstrings on your bent left leg. Bring your forehead to the mat. Going to stay here for 7 breaths. Again, if your forehead can't reach the mat, make fists with your hands on top of each other. Bring your forehead to balance on your hands. Notice where you're feeling discomfort. Notice what your mind's doing. If your mind's saying, oh, I want to get out of this, just don't listen to your mind. Just wait. Try and relax everything else. Just feel where you're feeling the most discomfort in your body and let everything else just soften and relax. Long, even breathing. Try and breathe out the discomfort wherever you're feeling it. Breathe into it and try and feel it dissolve. On your next inhalation, gently start to ease yourself up, straightening out your left leg, bending your right leg and switching sides. So now your right leg is bent and you're going to ease your body down so that it compresses your bent right leg. Again, bringing your forehead to the mat or on top of your fists, whichever is going to be more comfortable for you. Again, notice where you're feeling the stretch in your right glute and right hamstrings. Long, even breaths. Your next inhalation, ease yourself up. Stretch out your back leg. Come back onto your heels. Slowly stand up. Give your legs a shake. Give your arms a shake. And come to be standing at the front of your mat. Keeping an eye on what your body's doing and also what your mind's saying. Is your mind very busy? Try and sink down into your body and notice all the sensations in your body, whether they're uncomfortable or not. Notice what's happening on your skin, what's happening in your muscles, what's everything that's going on. Just stay here. No pressure to perform. So you want to bring your feet a little bit, about 6 inches apart in front of you. You want to bend your knees, let your arms hang by their sides, and then swing your arms up so that they're about 60 degrees to your shoulders. And you're gazing at the space between your hands, sitting down in your invisible chair. This is chair pose. And stay here for 7 breaths. Long, even breaths, keeping your arms straight, sitting down as far as you can into your invisible chair. Notice the tension in your thighs. Maybe you're feeling some stress in your arms. Keep gazing at the space between your hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your feet. Step back into a high plank. Come down into a low plank. If you can keep your chest off the floor, great. If you can't, drop your knees on the floor. Then come up into a cobra pose. Push back into a downward dog. Turn your right foot out. Step your left foot into the space between your hands. Come up into warrior one pose. Hands above your head or in a prayer pose above your head. Pushing down with your front foot, knee bent as low as you can go. If you can get your front foot so that your knee should be at a 90-degree angle to your thigh. The bend should be 90 degrees. Looking up at the space and be your hands pushing back with your back foot. Long, deep breaths. Focus on your core. That's all this area here around here. Notice what's happening there. Pushing down with your front foot, back with your back foot, as if you're trying to tear your mat in half. Long, deep, even breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high plank. Come down into a low plank. Inhale into cobra. Exhale into a downward dog. Turn out your left foot. Step your right foot into the space between your hands. Come up for warrior on the other side. Again, pushing down with your front foot. Pushing back with your back foot. Back leg is straight. Gazing at the space between your hands. Noticing where you're feeling uncomfortable. You might be feeling uncomfortable in a lot of places right now. Just breathe. If you need to come out of the pose and rest, come out and whichever part of your body needs resting. If it's your arms, drop them. If it's your legs, ease out of it. But don't listen to your mind. If you can, stay there. Stay there. Breathe through the discomfort. Long, deep, even breaths. That's amazing. You're doing great if you're staying there. Deep breath in. Exhale. Drop your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high plank. Come down into a low plank. Inhale up into a cobra. Exhale into a downward dog. Turn your right foot out. Step your left foot in front where your hands are. Come up into Warrior 2. Front foot pushing down, back foot pushing down like you're trying to tear your mat in half. Arms parallel to your mat, looking over, out beyond your left fingers. Deep breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Long, even breaths. If you're feeling the pain in your shoulders, stay there for as long as you can. If you need to rest, but come up straight away. It's all about battling with your mind. It's all about battling with your mind and using your breath to work through these periods of discomfort. You're doing great. On your next exhale, drop your right hand to your right leg. Left hand goes up into this variation on warrior. Steering up to your left fingers, long, deep, even breaths. Pushing down with your front foot, back with your back foot. Long, deep, even breathing. If you need to take a rest from any of these sequences, please do so. But if you can work through, you'll definitely reap the benefits. Deep breath in, exhale, back to warrior 2. Take a deep breath in, exhale, cycle your hands over, down either side of your left foot. Step that foot back so you're in a high plank. Come down into a low plank. Inhale up into a downward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Turn out your left foot. Step your right foot in front, the space between your hands. And come up into warrior 2 on the other side. Gazing out over your right fingers. Right foot pushing down. Left foot pushing back like you're trying to tear your mat in half. If you can go really low into this, amazing. If you can't, stay up here with a slight bend. The more of a bend you can get, the better. Long, even breaths. You should be feeling that in your shoulders. I know I certainly am. Long, deep breaths. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, drop your left hand to your left leg. Right hand straight up, looking up, reaching up and pushing back with your back foot, forward with your front foot. Gazing up to those fingers. Long, deep, even breaths. This is a highly energizing pose. It's a very dynamic pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Hold it for a couple of breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, cycle your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high plank. Come down into a low plank. Inhale up into a downward dog. Cobra, exhale into a downward dog. Pushing your heels into the mat, straightening your arms. Going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Letting your head dangle. You want to look like you're a perfectly formed V. Shuffling your shoulder blades down your back. Long, deep, even breaths. On your next inhalation, look up, looking at the space between your hands. Step or jump into that space, bending your knees and coming back into chair pose again. The end of that sequence. Gazing at the space between your hands, sitting down in your invisible chair, long, deep, even breaths. And relax. Notice how your body's feeling. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Take a few breaths here. Catch your breath after that sequence. Please feel free to leave comments in the chat. Any suggestions or observations are welcome. So coming to the front of your mat again, stepping your left foot out so that your feet are about 1.5 meters apart or 1 meter apart, whichever is comfortable for you. Turn out your right foot. Raise your arms up parallel to the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale. Drop your right arm to your right leg. Left arm reaching up. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Long, deep, even breathing. Gazing up at your left hand, opening your chest. Usually for men, they feel this in their shoulder. quite difficult to get that arm perfectly straight, but just go, if your arm's here, that's fine. If it's there, wherever, but try and get it as far back as possible. This arm should be quite loose, gazing up at your left hand. Long, deep, even breaths. Deep breath in, exhale, come up, turn your right foot in, turn out your left foot, triangle pose on the other side. Both legs straight, gazing up at your right hand, left arm relatively loose, opening your chest. It's like an opening up like this. Gazing up at your right hand, long, deep, even breathing. Reaching up, deep breath in, exhale, turning your left foot in, coming back to starting position. Stepping your feet out a little bit further if you can, as far apart as they can go. You can turn your feet out slightly, or they can be poised straight in front of you. But we're going to keep the legs as straight as possible. Putting your hands on your hips, take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forwards, bending from your hips, keeping your back straight, folding forwards, folding forwards. As soon as you pass that horizontal line, let your head drop. Bring your hands down onto the mat. Maybe your fingertips are going to touch the mat. Maybe your hands are going to be flat. Keeping your legs straight. The further apart you can get your legs, you can probably get your whole hand on the mat. Breathing here for a few breaths. You should feel the stretch all along the inside of your legs. Long, deep, even breathing. If your hands can be loose and no tension in your arms, that's great. If you feel like making fists and taking a little bit of weight in your fist, not any weight at all, maybe about 2%. So your hands are just touching there for like a psychological balance. A deep breath in, bring your hands up to your hips, and exhale and slowly come up. Bring your legs in, shaking out your legs. Standing in the middle of your mat, your feet together. Step your right foot forward, left foot back, left foot slightly turned out. Bring your hands behind your back, either grab hold of your elbows, or if you can, make a prayer position. On your next inhalation, slowly fold forwards, folding forwards from the hips, keeping your back as straight as possible for as long as possible. The aim is to try and get your forehead to touch your right knee. Both legs should be straight. Just go as far as you can go. This is about as far as I can get. I'm not going to force anything. We're just going to stay here, feeling the stretch, especially in the back of the front leg. This is called pyramid pose. So you have 2 more breaths. Your next inhalation, slowly come up and switch sides, keeping your hands behind your back. Left foot is in front, right foot is behind, slightly turned out. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly fold forwards, keeping that front leg and back leg as straight as possible. Letting everything else relax, just fold forwards, going as far as you can. Don't force anything. The idea is to just go as far as when you start to feel uncomfortable, stay there. There's no such thing as a perfectly formed posture. If you're engaging with your discomfort, you're doing yoga. That is perfect. Just as far as you can go. Long, even breaths. Next inhalation, slowly come up and shake out your arms, shake out your legs, catch your breath. Come to sitting down on your mat. And what we're going to do is we're going to cross our legs. So you're sitting in a cross-legged position. You're going to try and lift yourself up. If you can pull your core in and lift your legs up so that you're balancing, that's great. If you can't, don't worry. You're just going to hold it for like a couple of seconds. Lift up, drop down, straighten your legs out in front of you, arms parallel, so it's like an inverted V shape. Hold it for as long as you can. Take a deep breath in, come back to cross-legged position. Give yourself a little lift, come back down, back into inverted V. This is amazing for your core. Come back down, last cross-legged position, last little lift, back into inverted V. Deep breath in, exhale, let yourself just fall back, down onto your back. Let your body relax, catch your breath. Come on over onto your stomach. Last pose for the class, and then we'll do a relaxation. So bring your forehead onto the mat, bend your knees and your legs up, grab hold of your ankles, focus on your groin. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, push your legs up like you're trying to tear your arms out of your sockets into bow pose. Look up and smile, just hold it for a few seconds. 2, 3, exhale down. Stay here, we're going to do it one more time. Again, bringing your legs up, grabbing hold of your ankles, forehead on the mat. Inhale up, pushing your legs out like you're trying to pull your arms out of the sockets, lifting yourself off the mat, groin pushing down into the mat, looking up, smiling. Life is beautiful. Long, deep, even breaths. Inhale, exhale, back down, push yourself up into child's pose and just fall forward just to stretch out your lower back. Slowly come up, come down onto your backs, lying down, and we'll do a short relaxation. So, let's go through your body. Take your left leg, tense it up, point your toes, lift up the left leg, let it drop. Do the same with the right leg, point your toes, lift it up, tense all the muscle, let it drop. Push your lower back into the mat, lift up both arms, stretch out your fingers, make fists, shrug up your shoulders, let them drop down. Roll your head from side to side, and just be aware of your body. Let gravity drag your body down into the mat. Feel yourself sinking down into the underside of your body. Let everything feel heavy. Even out your breath, long, deep, even breathing. If you can make your exhalation twice as long or just a little bit longer than your inhalation, then fantastic. And then say to yourself in your mind, I relax my feet and my calves. I relax my feet and my calves. My feet and calves are completely relaxed. I relax my thighs, my buttocks. I relax my thighs and my buttocks. My thighs and buttocks are totally relaxed. I relax my lower back, my upper back. I relax my lower back and my upper back. My lower back and upper back are completely relaxed. I relax my stomach and my chest. I relax my stomach and my chest. My stomach and chest are relaxed. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. My hands, arms, and shoulders are totally relaxed. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. My head, neck, and face are completely relaxed. I relax all my internal organs, my heart, lungs, liver, kidneys. I relax all my internal organs. All my internal organs are completely relaxed. I relax my brain. I relax my brain. My brain is relaxed. My whole body is completely relaxed and still. So now start coming back into your body. Stretch out your legs, flex your feet, raise your hands up above your head. Give yourself a long, deep stretch. Bend one knee into your chest, hug it into your chest. Then the other one. Then hug both knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And then up and down along your spine. Coming up into a cross-legged position or however you feel comfortable sitting. And that's the end of this class. Please feel free to leave some comments. I hope that this has been a space that you could feel held in, and especially if you're starting to want to have a regular routine. I'm going to be doing these spaces weekdays every morning. If you're in the UK, from 7 till 8, or from 7 till 7:40, something like that. And if you have ADHD, like I have ADHD, and I struggled for years in having a morning practice, and when someone else was holding the space, it was just like body doubling. It worked really amazingly. So these are free live sessions every mornings on weekdays, 7 to 7:40. Hope to see you there. Thank you.